Hello. Welcome to Ultimate Zero to Hero. This is a challenge where I pug every single spec in the game to Keystone Hero or 2.5k rating as a DPS main who has close to no experience healing or tanking. Can I solo this if they die? But whatever. Oh! Oh, no. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hello guys. Today we're gonna be opening a couple of vaults. I'm gonna be honest, this was a pretty boring week again, and I don't have vault on all of my characters because I forgot it was Tuesday. But yeah, I think I have 4 vaults in total, and we're gonna start with our Guardian Druid over here. Is that good? Nope, we have our tier set. Should I take this? I guess, yeah, we can turn it into a set. Next up, we have our Frost Mage. This is a new character that I leveled this week. We haven't done any dungeons yet, so I might switch to Fire or Arcane, I'm not sure yet. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember I did the entire raid finder. We haven't gotten a single tier though, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna run a sim. Okay, so this raid weapon sims higher, but this chest is right next in line, and it's already hero and it has better stats, so we'll go with the chest. Now we do our Unholy DK, and I'm pretty sure I only have 1 slot on this guy. I actually have 2. Can I take the chest? Yes, I can. I don't have a tier there. Okay, so we're gonna take the chest. Boom. And last of all, we have our Demonology Warlock, Super Sigma. And I'm pretty sure this is the only character that I played M+ on this week, so we should have some slots there as well. Yep. What do we need though? I think I need this. Oh, okay. I thought that you needed the gloves for Demonology, but apparently this is best in slot, so this is like a super upgrade. Because we're also gonna get a 4 set. This is huge. Okay, very nice. Boom, and there's the 4 set. Okay, this was pretty funny actually. So I wasn't gonna record my Monk, my 2-punch mark, because I only had 1 slot there and it was 584, so I thought it was just gonna be kind of useless. But I opened the vault just for myself without recording, and I just got a tier piece. So yeah, we got this as well. And we have a 2 set here actually. I have no idea where I even got the first one from. Did I get this last week? I think so. Today, we're gonna play a fan suggestion. So you remember how last week I said that meta? But I really want to give every spec the chance of playing it when it's good. When it's good. Yeah, so today we're playing arguably the worst spec in the game, which is Beast Mastery Hunter. But yeah, anyways, let's go. So in the previous video, I went over my experience pretty quickly and then we hopped right into content. But I want to talk a bit more about how I feel about the rotation and sort of my, starting thoughts about the spec after playing it for about 3 days while leveling and doing low level content and stuff. Okay, so what is my experience with Beast Mastery Hunter? I did play the spec a couple of times in previous expansions, but only on occasion. This is basically the first time that I have played the spec consistently, and oh boy, this is a bad time to be introduced. I'm definitely not gonna sugarcoat this. I mean, there's no reason to. I'm pretty sure every single BM player out there, all 3 of you, will probably agree with what I have to say. This spec is for a good reason regarded as currently the worst spec in the game, or at least for DPS, right? Let's talk about the rotation first and why I don't enjoy it at all. At its core, Beast Mastery should be a pretty simple spec that is very friendly towards beginners, and I think to a certain point it does it very well. But I still think it has some flaws in terms of how it plays and your rotation. So when you play Beast Mastery, most of your damage comes from your pets and from the ability Kill Command. So the main point of the entire rotation is to get off as many kill commands as physically possible. You have another ability which is called Barb Shot. This is basically an instant dot that you put on the target, and it has a chance to reset the cooldown of one of your kill commands. It also applies a stacking buff that increases your damage up to 3. So not only are you trying to spam as many kill commands as possible, you're also trying to uphold 3 stacks of Barb Shot. Now this spec has a decent amount of other cooldowns, but this is basically the point of your entire rotation. And at its core, yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty simple, So what's wrong with it? Well, the thing that makes the spec absolutely insufferable is that your kill command, your main damage ability, doesn't actually do AoE damage. It's a single target ability. And the way you do most of your AoE damage is by making this ability cleave by casting multi-shot. So after you cast multi-shot, you get a buff called Beast Cleave, which turns your kill command into an AoE ability. And my entire issue with this rotation is that Beast Cleave is only a 6-second buff, which is absolutely brutal. So let me explain how the basic opener or slash rotation works and why 6 seconds is most definitely not enough. So we go into Mythic Plus, we engage a pack, and what do? Well, first you should probably try to apply your barb shot, then you pop all of your cooldowns, and then you can finally press multi-shot so that you can cleave all enemies with as many kill commands as possible, right? And the insufferably annoying issue with this 6-second cooldown is that even when you use all of your cooldowns and have a bloodlust effect, you only end up spamming about 3 or maybe 4 kill commands during this window, after which you have to spend your energy again to use multi-shot. Even after this first initial opener in multi-target, you will slowly start getting back your stacks of barb shot, which you also need to continuously weave into your rotation. So it creates this playstyle that feels absolutely horrible, where you're constantly basically catching up to your own rotation, even if it's so simple and easy to do. So you do your opener, you cast multi-shot, you get a couple of kill commands off, at which point you get your barb shot. So when you start spamming barb shot, your Beast Cleave runs out, then you have to apply your Beast Cleave again, at which point you probably have your cooldowns back, then you have to waste your global on those cooldowns, and it feels like you're constantly in this loop where you're just missing out on your own damage windows. So yeah, this is actually an unscripted voiceover, and I'm kind of just putting one thing over the other, so I hope this entire speech came out pretty concise. But yeah, last episode I didn't talk much about this, so yeah, this time around and from now on I wanted to put some more emphasis on how the spec feels even before I enter sort of endgame content. Okay, so now that we explained some initial feelings for the spec, let's go and try it in Mythic Plus. Okay guys, let's go. This is a Necrotic Wake +2. I should have probably shown you guys, I got a weak aura for Beast Cleave, as you can see. Oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is going decent so far. Take the spear. I didn't even notice properly, is that the new affix with the portals and stuff? I have no idea what this does. I'm pretty sure it took away it gave me like healing reduction or something. Okay, let's try the boss. We know that Beast Mastery does very bad in AoE, so let's try the single target. Nice, let's go. Should I just spear? Let's just spear. Okay, cooldowns. I should have gone barb shot first. Let's lost. Trinket. Oh, let's just go. Okay, let's do cleave. Explosive shot, that was a bit late. Oh wait, we're actually pumping. Beast Mastery, best spec in game. Okay, let's Star Trap. And cleave. Okay, that went super smooth, actually. Oh! And I thought I did pretty well there. See, that's exactly how the spec feels, like I'm just breaking my fingers over here. I'm trying to get the rotation as best as possible, even though the rotation is already pretty easy. And like, look at this. Oh, this is great, by the way. Our healer doesn't have mana potions. Easy enough. I die now. Okay, bro. Yeah, so we have a new strategy here. Since our healer can't regenerate mana, he just died. And that was supposed to regenerate his mana, but he's at the same spot. Okay, let's go. Barb shots, cooldowns. Let's do this. Barb shot again, multi-shot, and now we cleave. Weave in a couple of barb shots in between. And like, I don't know, like, that's basically the most I can do. Cooldowns here. See, this is what I'm not really sure about. When you're doing 2 mobs, if I should use my Beast Cleave or not. That's something I have to search. Yeah, I mean, whatever I'm doing, it looks like it's working out, at least for now. See, I'm being smart this time. I'm not cleaving them down, but instead, we're gonna kill the Necromancer. Can you knock these up? Yes, you can. And see, we ran out of our multi-shot again, and I'm not doing damage. Holy fuck, this is such an annoying playstyle. I do have to say one positive thing about the spec, though, is that it's completely cast-free. So you can just freely move whenever you want. That's really convenient. Just letting the team know that I'm gonna orb on the first stats, so they don't blow their CC. or interrupts. And useful tip for any hunter player, you can de-enrage this boss with the tranquilizing shot. And we pop orb now. I just silenced them both. And I wanted to cleave, but the warrior is doing so much damage, didn't even get to cleave. Ooh. I mean, to be fair, the only redeeming thing about the Beast Cleave gameplay is that whenever you use a kill command, it extends for a second. But I still don't think it's enough to make this an actually fun spec. Oh, are you serious? I completely forgot this exists. There's this thing called Hunter's Mark. You ever heard of this? Yeah, apparently we're supposed to use that to do more damage. Let's see how Stitchless goes. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Do we have Lust? Yes, we do. Let's go. Oh, oh! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom! We win. We just easily timed this key without our healer having any potions, by the way. Yeah, Mythic Plus is so hard this season. Okay, this time we're gonna do Hunter's Mark. We send it.
Target you.
Oh no, I should have used that. Oh, I should have saved that. And beautiful thing about Beast Mastery is I can do my damage while I dodge the comet. We go down. I was doing good and now they just wanna send me here. Yeah, thank you, Blizzard Agent, for hijacking my game. Oh, okay. That should be enough, I think.
Interrupt.
And that's the first key for Beast Mastery Hunter. I think Beast Mastery is definitely much better in, I guess, spaces where things live a bit longer, because as I said, your rotation just sort of halts. So I think you're gonna perform much better where you can actually like pop all of your cooldowns and stuff. Also, I'm a bit surprised by the single target. I think single target is much better than AoE for sure. I was watching this Hunter player yesterday who was playing Beast Mastery, and a couple of people in the comments actually said a pretty interesting but also like a pretty pathetic thing, which is that in some groups, especially when you're like pre-made, they instead of like doing the actual AoE build, they go full single target, like they take a raid build. So they're completely useless in like every pack, but they do exceptionally good on the bosses. Just to like have an actual use for the spec, you know?
Toss the ketchup? Bro, just put the fries in the bag, bro. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we managed to time this key without our healer having a drink. So yeah. Okay guys, I am reporting to you from a City of Threads +2. I almost just crashed out because I've been getting declined from groups for like 30 minutes. Let's go. Are we doing damage, guys? Little. I think City of Threads is a pretty interesting dungeon. I should probably play it more often. Yeah, again, there's just always something to press instead of your actual damage. They need to fix this somehow, right? My first thought would be to prolong the Beast Cleave duration, because that absolutely sucks. Or better yet, just make it into a passive, in my opinion at least. I think that's how you would make the spec more fun. You have to show off in single target, right? Okay, when you have a lot of haste and also do a single target at the same time, this spec is actually playable. That's the only condition where this is fun. Okay, nice. Yeah, we kept up there. I've been waiting pretty long for both groups, but at least it seems they're really nice. They know what they're doing. Okay, where the hell are these shadows taking me? Oh, I thought I was smart. At least I'm gonna try to be useful, right? If you don't do damage, then at least do CC and kick and do objectives. Is that the only thing BMs are good for this season? Just be like a follower bot in every key. Okay, this boss is actually really fun. I like playing this boss. I think it's gonna be pretty fun on BM because they do like a bunch of like dashes and stuff, you know, AoE. Oh my. Okay, now that this boss lives for a while, it actually starts to hurt. Let's pop cooldowns again. Oh! The really stupid thing about using Binding Shot is that most tanks don't even know what this ability does, so they just don't move them up, so it's completely useless. We should have popped defensive sooner. You know, when you're a Beast Mastery player, you have to take those little wins, you know? The little victories. Because there are like 2 packs in the entire dungeon where you can out DPS people. You see how I got like 0 procs of anything there and I just couldn't do damage for like the entire fucking slimes? Okay, we do have a decent bit of mobility, so we should be able to help out with this pretty good. Let's just catch this one when it's here. Oh no 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 no. Ow, it hurts. Let's just turtle. I'm just gonna pick anything as soon as I have it. Let's help the healer. Okay, let's pop cooldown here. I think we're gonna have it up for the boss. Or maybe I'm lying. Let's just pop defensive. Oh yeah, that would have killed me, I think. Okay, let's go. Let's do damage. Or don't. I don't know. I don't care. Kill command. Kill command. Kill command. Cobra, kill command. Okay, I think we're helping out here. I think we're doing good. Hey, there we go. But we need 5%. Nice, there we go. Ooh, and we get a reward. Okay guys, we're all ready. Let's go. This time we're doing a +2 Stonevault. This is actually a key that I don't do too often. I think we're doing a big pull here. Pick this. Okay, let's just pop cooldowns. Ah, this fucking SPEC, man. Maybe I just suck. Maybe I literally just suck. I think I do. Yeah, well, thank God all of my amazing teammates are doing some damage to compensate for me. At least I'm gonna try to provide utility like every single key that I do with the SPEC. Yeah, so I found out that you can also dispel the affix, but I'm not sure if Oh, feign death. Okay. I didn't know we could do that. I should use my kill shot whenever I have it. And feign death is only 30 seconds cooldown? Wait, that's OP. Yeah, this boss seems super easy, or at least on low levels. I don't know, maybe it's harder on higher levels, I guess. And that's definitely like a nice thing, how you can just pop cooldowns whenever. The issue is you don't really do damage without those cooldowns, so... Yeah, the issue is you can't kill them too quickly, because if you do, the party starts getting damage. See, let's just go this one. It is marked.
Watch your step.
Then we slightly wait a little bit. We feign death. Then we do this one. Yeah, that wasn't optimal again, but was defensive here. I forgot to do defensive on the first round. Okay, very nice, very clean. See, I think Blizzard is taking it easy on me. It just keeps giving me really good groups. Ooh, 1, 2. I don't have any more. You have to deal with this, guys. Basically, you can keep this. Ooh, stun this! Oh my god, best BM player. Oh, that was disgusting by me. Okay, let's BL, let's go. Let's go, guys. This one has to be big. Oh, I wasted my interrupt. Fuck. I didn't really talk about it, but this boss really sucks. Specifically, these orbs that they do. Like, it always feels like the orb is different. Let's just defensive here. Should be fine when you stand right here. Yep. Get off the vents now. I have no idea how many, like, new people watch my videos, but in case you don't know, these bosses have to die at the same time, or else they do way too much damage. So we're gonna lay off this one, and we're gonna get this one low first. Ouch. See, now she went down, and now she does a shit ton of damage. So they need to be at least, like, somewhat even. Yeah, my group is just pro players. What can I say? Yeah, we didn't do bad there. It's a single target, that's completely fine. Let's pop cooldowns here. I think they're gonna be up again on the boss. Barb shot. Barb shot. Totem, please kill the totem. Thank you. Kill the totem. WoW is such an easy game, man. Just do what the announcer lady tells you to. Oh! Okay, let's do boss. This boss also kind of sucks. But the nice part is that we don't have to cast, so we can just move the entire time. It's gonna be beautiful. Please!
Safe now.
Thank you.
Spread.
Easy. And yeah, you just do that the entire fight.
Dispel
It's just 2 mechanics.
Safe now.
Yeah, just dodge frontals, move to a portal whenever you have the dot on you. And when you have the circle, just move to the edges.
Welcome.
Oh! I forgot you can't touch them. Ah, shit. My bad. Oh, that was such a noob thing to do. I could have asked them to res me, but I'm just gonna take my walk of shame like a man. Beautiful key to end the episode. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna be honest guys, not many things have changed from what I've said in the intro, but I do have to admit that Beast Mastery is much more pleasant to play in M+, as opposed to normal dungeons. Let's go over the positives, right? There are not that many of them, but even though the rotation is a bit all over the place, the spec at its core is very simple and forgiving in nature. And second of all, I think the spec has decent single target damage. There are probably plenty of specs that can match the single target or have even higher single target, but the point is that unlike AoE, at least you can keep up on bosses or elite enemies. And yeah, actually I do have a third good thing to say about it, and that's that the spec has really decent utility. Like, you have your Fate Death, you have decent defensive options, or at least now. You have an Enrage Dispel, you also have Lust, or if anyone in your team already has Lust, like a Mage or an Evoker for example, you can just spec into an extra defensive. You also have some decent CC, you have your Explosive Trap, I think it's called. You can spec into Scatter Shot, which is useful. You also have a Stun, your Interrupt is pretty short. All of these things are pretty nice to have, right? Especially in Pugs. So yeah, now let's go over the negatives. The first and most important thing to say is that the talent tree is very badly designed and simply all over the place, especially when it comes to Mythic Plus. You need to sacrifice a lot when doing the AoE build that's necessary for M+. And I think this is simply an issue that just won't get fixed by doing buffs and numbers. I think you have to redesign the BM tree, which is definitely lacking behind. Another downside is that it has a very annoying and unrewarding playstyle. Again, as I said earlier, I'm gonna refine my opinion a bit, you know, give you like a TLDR. This spec feels like you should have some damage windows, but you're never able to reach those damage windows properly and make full potential of your damage. That's exactly how this spec feels. At its very core, this is a very simple playstyle of keeping up your barb shots and then using multi-shot to do kill command, right? To cleave your AoE damage. But the main issue of this playstyle is that the Beast Cleave is only a 6-second buff, which I think is absolutely brutally short and it really sucks to play. You do your cooldowns, you do your opener, then you do multi-shot, you start spamming kill commands, and after about 3 kill commands you need to spam barb shot again. After a little bit of time you need to pop your cooldowns again, because without them you don't do damage, at which point you run out of Beast Cleave again. It's just an endless loop of having to reapply your ability that is responsible for most of your damage in M+. Now that I think about it, there are a decent number of specs in the game that rely on sort of micromanaging, like Beast Mastery. It sort of reminds me of Unholy Decay, where you need to keep up your D&D on the ground, or Defile, or whatever it's called, so that you keep doing damage, or like Affliction Warlock that only does damage when you spread your poisons or curses or dots or whatever on multiple targets, and that's how your Malefic Rupture does all of its damage, right? It's not gonna do damage unless you already have a different dot on the target. But again, I think those specs are actually much better optimized in terms of gameplay, in terms of how you apply these dots, how you do your rotation, how you keep up your cooldowns, so forth and so forth. Another very obvious issue, which isn't as much of a problem in lower keys, is your damage output. So even with 2 sets of buffs, I believe it is now, or maybe 3, I'm not really sure, Beast Mastery is still one of the worst performing specs in the entire game. In AyeooitsTxde, where you can find these statistics, both of the hero talent trees are ranked 50th, which is the last respectively, and 48th in terms of average damage output. To be honest, I'm not really sure what Blizzard has been doing with the buffs and nerfs this season. I think the warrior nerfs were also really undeserved, but that's just my opinion. But anyways, the issue is that this spec just seems to be getting buffs and buffs and nothing is happening. So yeah, all of these are pretty huge issues that the spec has. And first, I think Blizzard needs to seriously go over the talent tree, which is completely messed up, after which they can start thinking about the performance and give it some proper buffs that actually make it a competent, you know, damage output spec, which it unfortunately isn't right now, at least in AoE again. But yeah, this spec was actually a fan recommendation, and yeah, that was actually my friend from IRL, but by doing this, I wanted to show you that I'm doing a thing where the comment that has the most likes under this video will be played in the next video. Not in the next video, you know, like my 4th video, but in basically in 2 weeks time from when you see this video, probably. I hope that's not too confusing. So yeah guys, don't be scared, leave a comment with any spec you want me to play. You can be nice and you can pick a good spec, or you can be an asshole and make me suffer like my friend did by playing this guy. But yeah, whoever gets the most likes, we're playing that spec. Also, I wanted to say a massive, absolutely massive thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. My channel has been, for some unknown reason, blowing up over the last 2 days. I've gained over 100 subscribers. I have no idea where this is coming from, but it makes me really happy that you guys enjoy my work and my effort, because I do put a bunch of effort and time into editing these videos. So yeah, mwah. Okay, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Next time around, we're gonna do fun stuff. Once again, we always do fun stuff on this channel. We're gonna play some specs, be really bad at those specs, or really good at them. Maybe the specs just suck.
Get Wi-Fi anywhere you go!
Yeah, I promise I was the last one today. I'm not gonna make any more. And yeah, we're gonna learn stuff, do something wacky, do the vault and all that stuff. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.